Huge opportunity buy. It's only $6 to get home. And if you shop out there at retail, you will see the more detail, the more intricate, the more unique, all the beautiful lace work or embroidery or crochet that you have. You pay for that, right? Not when you see it here on Grace. She's wearing it in the small, so I would order true to size on this one. There is a little shirt tail hem, so you can see she's wearing it out. But you can also tuck it in because it is so lightweight. It is going to be the coolest top you will wear all summer. It is going to be a long, hot summer. Look at that back. I love how it just gives you a little curve. So very pretty, very feminine, something that you can wear out and it looks like it's supposed to be out. But let me give you some quick updates because here they go. Lowest price we've ever done, 40% off. Once it sells out, you won't see it again. And they never bring back the exact same top twice. So I think are we okay in the white and the black? I'll double check. Okay. Okay. Oh, actually, these are going quick. 500 in the white. This is the final quantity. This is the lowest price that we've ever offered. I would definitely have a white and a black top in your wardrobe. You'll wear it under every sweater, every blazer, every jean jacket. I think those are like two really good like wardrobe essentials. This is what builds your wardrobe. Beautiful tops. I love how it's slightly sheer here. So you get just a little hint of skin tone. So no matter what type of skin tone you have, that will look so lovely. You can still wear your regular bra, which I'm wearing, right? As long as you wear a nude bra or it's behind this little embroidery right here, you're good to go. If you want the lilac, which is just so fabulous. How are we doing in the lilac? We have 200 left, so final call if you want the lilac. And then how about our beautiful regal royal blue? Okay, 400, so we're down to the final quantities. I hope you love it as much as we do. That's $29.95. Lowest price ever. One of the biggest markdowns at 40% off. So you could do the little 5 flex pay dance and get it home. Try it out. We're going to jump into our second hour and tell you what's coming up. We got the Bermudas. Oh, do we have the Bermudas? We have the classic stretch. We've got the pull-on style. We've got that little button detail there right above the knee, which makes these unique, but still very timeless, right? Not too trendy, not over the top. Just that perfect understated elegance. You can choose your inseam, petite or average, and then you can choose your color. We've got chambray and gray and indigo and mid-tone and red and white. So we got a lot of good stuff for you there in our, I think it's really our #1 best-selling Bermuda of the season. 890665 is your item number. So also, we're going back to the basics today. We do have the virtual stretch boot cut jean at $54.95. Let us get that out to you because again, we're giving you a great value. It's virtual stretch, #1 best-selling fabric. But this one is a pull-on, the comfort waist. The rave reviews are in. You love that jean. I love that jean. It gives you like an hourglass figure. So I'll be wearing that as well this hour, but let's get started. Should we kind of remind you what's happening this week at HSN? First of all, welcome to the show. We are live in Pennsylvania at our new studios. My name is Sarah Anderson, so nice to be with all of you. And I'm so glad you're watching and shopping DG2. 31 years at this network, 31 years of history and style, and really a legacy brand that I know many of you are fans of. Shall I say obsessed with? We can say obsessed. And we love our Jean Queens because you're always right there for every show, for every minute, and you do not miss a weekly deal drop. This is like a limited edition Today Special. We're down to the final day that we're offering it to you at this incredible weekly deal drop price because they launch on Monday, they end on Sunday, and there are no, I don't think there's any presentations tomorrow. So let's get you into this one. First of all, it's less than $35. So right out of the gate, we're at a really great price. It's the silky scarf-like front, which is really in vogue, very in fashion, looks super designer and very expensive right now. But it does have the jersey stretch knit in the back, so it's soft and stretchy in the back. We've got our purple. We have our black. We'll go into all these prints here in a moment. We've got our red. Red and black have been best sellers. Then we get to our tropical green. That is my ode to Florida that I was wearing earlier last hour. Already missing my little friend, the great white egret. And then we've got it for you in the yellow. a little bit of a retro vibe, and then we do have a blue floral. Extra small through 3X. It does have a nice 26-inch center back length. I'm going to throw this on in red. Sam, so many great prints, so many great styles. Again, we have Jetna and we've got Grace joining us here live in our studios. I know this is going to be a fan favorite because what you're getting, the quality, the style, and that beautiful scarf print, which is all designer inspired. What you're getting for less than $35 is amazing.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable tee. So just so you all know, the entire body of this is the soft t-shirting fabric. So the sleeve and the back will be that soft jersey, drapey, delicious fabric that feels like a pair of pajamas. The body of this is our Just Like Silk, which we were just talking about, which is this beautiful kind of silk satin-like fabric that mirrors and mimics actual silk, but you could throw it in the washing machine and throw it in the dryer. So all of these prints are scarf-inspired prints that are inspired by high designer brands. We're known for doing scarf prints, but what happened is this year in fashion, scarf prints became very, very on trend and very, very popular. So what we did is we kind of played into the trend of the moment. We brought you these exquisite scarf prints in a really wearable, really affordable way. First thing you're going to notice on Jetna is this is a placement print. So the body of this has a little bit of a raglan sleeve, which is like that baseball sleeve. You can see that angle on the arm. You've probably worn a baseball top before in your life, but the raglan sleeve is a little bit sporty and cool. But what it allows us to do is take this other fabric, this mixed media, and miter in this beautiful scarf placement print. Now you're looking at the black, which has been wildly popular. Beautiful, like kind of lotus flowers, a gorgeous kind of sunflower, all done in platinum and white and in black. The butterflies are my baby. Anytime we do a butterfly, it's a labor of love for me. This is inspired by Alexander McQueen's monarch butterflies. If you go and try and buy an Alexander McQueen scarf right now, you're probably paying between $400 and $600. Today, you get the vibe, you get the look, you get the magic of these beautiful colorful butterflies in the red, and you're getting it for under $35. Now remember, soft stretchy fabric on the back. Grace is rocking the red with our white shorts that are coming up. Jetna's rocking our Bermuda short in gray. Those are under $45. So this entire outfit is probably less than $15, Sarah, to get home on a flex pay if you're loving how the girls look.
Grace and I had the same idea. We put on the red, but you can actually see a wonderful variation here. Like I'm wearing it with the jean, kind of brings out the deeper colors, but when you wear it with the white, all of a sudden it looks a little bit more summery, a little bit more bright, a little bit more refreshing. So the black is on Jetna here. Jetna is wearing it in the medium. Grace in the red is wearing it in a small. I'm also wearing it in a small, which is maybe like a size too big, but I could also go with the extra small for a little bit more fit. I love how cool and breezy this is. It's that sleeve that just gives you the coverage, Sam, but it's not clingy, it is not tight, it's not uncomfortable.
And this is not like some boring basic flutter sleeve. You guys can see on Sarah, it's what I call kind of like a floral butter. It kind of is like a flower that's turned upside down. Yeah. So you get a lot of coverage on the upper arm. It's an extended flutter sleeve. And why we like that is anything coming out of your arm looks skinnier by design because the sleeve has a little bit of volume to it. But what that does, Sarah, is give it a little bit of drama and a little bit more coverage. So if you're picking this up, it comes right above or at your elbow, depending on how long your arms are. You can see the beautiful expression of color in the butterflies. So if you have black jeans, blue jeans, neutral colored jeans, white jeans, pink jeans, red jeans, you can wear this with literally every color in your closet. And it is vented on the side. So if you wear it out, it's never going to grab your hip. I want to show you a couple of the other colors.
Yeah,
this one is inspired by a vintage Pucci print that I found. And if you know anything about Pucci, you're not buying Pucci for $34.95. I'm just saying. This is a beautiful Italian inspired 1960s artwork paired back to our vibrant yellow, which is a new color. And then this one is really fresh and really beautiful. These are chrysanthemum flowers that are done in beautiful shades of reds and blues. And you can see that all of these have that border that create that scarf look, which is super cool. Then you have the purple, which is this like neutral story, which would be really beautiful, Sarah, with the gray shorts that we have coming up. I'm going to show you that together. And the other thing that would look great with the gray is also the black, which is behind you. So do not get one of these. I'll tell you the story. Sarah and I snuck in our scarf top during our last TS presentation at launch, which we were not supposed to do, and they sold out before the morning. So we only have a couple other opportunities to get scarf prints from us this summer. none of them are going to be at $34.95. So if you love a Diane Gilman scarf print, if you love the idea of this washable silk, if you love the drama of this top, which by the way, you're not going to pack away. You're not going to put this away in the fall. You're going to wear this all year round. It also layers beautifully. You should get a couple of these. Get like a neutral, get the black, and then maybe get your favorite pop color.
Okay, so I've got updates for you. This is our weekly deal drop, so it's like a little mini Today special. It's like here today and gone tomorrow. They launch on Monday and they end on Sunday. So it all ends tomorrow and we're down to our final presentations. If you're even thinking about this top, I want you to drop it in your cart and then make sure you check out because otherwise you might miss out on your favorite color and your favorite size. The first to sell out is, I think it's going to be the red. The red will be the first to sell out. We have 500 left. Everybody is ordering red and black right now because I know these are great kind of like starter colors. I love a great butterfly, such a great meaning behind that. Of course, the black and white, this would be so cool. You could wear this to like a rock concert. You could wear this to a festival. You could wear it to music in the park, a night out with friends. Wear this with every white, every gray, every ivory, every black jean, as well as denim. Your heart desires. In fact, I do love it. I'm wearing the trouser jean, by the way, which is coming up, which gives you the like va-va-voom curves. It just like hugs your body in all the right places. It's that comfort waist top that everybody loves on those jeans. And then remember, it's stretchy in the back. So cool, soft, silky in the front and stretchy on the back. The purple, this is kind of like, I think to me, like for those of you that love fashion, how cool is that, Sam?
Well, this is a little bit of like an abstract animal print and all these kind of gorgeous, if you look at it from a distance area, you see like a zebra. And within that zebra, that abstract zebra, you have these warm tones of like caramels and tans and a little bit of like a sand color. And then the edge is a tiger print. And then you have a little bit of that red. So this is just really exquisite. Red and purple are a really great color combination that people don't really think about very often, but it's a wonderful combination. Back to your white jeans, back to your neutral jeans, and of course, back to your blue denim. It's going to be amazing.
So fabulous. I think everything matches denim, right? Oh, that's why we love our DG2. You can never go wrong. Okay, the blue, for those of you that like red, white, and blue, this would also be sort of in that same color family because the pink here, it's almost like a hot pink, like a fuchsia, like a berry. But there's also soft pinks, Sam.
Yeah, and I love the little hits of navy and a little bit of cobalt in there. You have these warm tones and cool tones. So again, this goes back to all your denim colors, but it also goes back to your white denim, to your soft petal pink. If you love a red jean, you can pair this back beautifully. And again, Sarah, when you wear this with a jean jacket in the early part of the fall, or maybe you throw it on with a blazer, you just get that beautiful elevated designer kind of scarf look layered underneath your top.
I like that with like, I mean, your white capri. You cannot go wrong. That's like every vacation. And I am also, see, this is what happens. The more you look at them, the more beautiful they become. And then you can't decide which one to get or how many. But really, they'll never be seen again. So if you love the idea of having a limited edition, this will be like vintage DG2. I think this might be one of your most famous tops in history, Sam. We're already looking at more than 3,000 gone. We literally just launched this. How fun is that yellow? Tell me about this inspiration.
Well, you know, I have a lot of clients and I get to work in Italy a lot. So I've been to Italy about 7 or 8 different times, and it's one of my favorite countries in the world. And, you know, any Italian designer, you know, Gucci, Pucci, Versace, you know, Ferragamo, Missoni, all of them have such great fashion history. So whenever we can kind of borrow from the legends, this kind of borrows from the 1960s of Emilio Pucci, who is one of the most famous, you know, print designers in Italy. And so I want you guys to see if you pair it back to the white shorts that are coming up, or maybe you pair it back to a beautiful blue, like one of our chambrays or one of our mid-tone denims. This just gives you that elevated summer status vibe. And you just feel like you're in Positano or you're in the Amalfi Coast. It's so, so beautiful.
And you look like you're wearing something that is so expensive. I love what you do. Look at how flattering it is. I'll go over to the models because I really want you to see how this fits. You can tuck it in. You can wear it out. We've got our beautiful Jetna here. She's wearing it in the medium and the black. So she went like a little like upscale, Sam. A little chic, a little sexy.
A little edgy.
Yeah.
A little edgy, cool. The black and the red have been #1 sellers, so these are really easy to wear. If you don't know where to go, I would get one of these two colors before they sell out, because they will sell out. And by the way, this price is going to go up tomorrow at midnight, so don't come back thinking you're going to A, find your favorite color, or B, get this price again, because this is like a little mini today's special. I want to give a quick love before we go, Sarah, to the green, because yeah, this has a little bit of like the Lily Pulitzer kind of summertime vibe. So if you're loving that spring green with the beautiful shades of pinks and corals, it's so, so pretty as well.
And I was wearing the green earlier. So just rewind your television. You can see the green. Okay, so thank you to our amazing models. We're live in Pennsylvania, got a lot to talk about. And we still have my fabulous comfort waist jean coming up. We've got the Bermudas coming up. Let's just do the Bermudas right now, right? Let's get down to it. Let's get down to really the most popular silhouette for the summer from DG2 is the Bermuda. Sam, you and I had a chance to launch these Bermudas. We sold thousands and thousands and thousands, so it is the single most popular short of the summer. We have them on sale. Take advantage. We also have them on 5 interest-free flexible payments. It's 5 flex pay this weekend. It's for the brands you love weekend. So a lot to really kind of take advantage of right now. We've got it in the gray on Jetna. She's wearing these in the 8. They come in the numeric sizing 0 through 24. So let me just kind of walk you through the colors really quick, and then Sam will take you on a tour of the amazing details. So there is our gray. And on this one, not only are you going to choose your size, you're going to choose your inseam, petite or average, which a lot of other companies do not do. They don't let you pick what length of short you want. They just tell you to cut it off or roll it up. Sam and DG2, they actually tailor it for you. They're like, no, that should not be on you, right?
No, and by the way, I just tailored a pair of jeans, and it was $25 to tailor a pair of jeans for my client, and that was at the dry cleaner, by the way, not at my expensive tailor. So that's half the price of this short, so don't do that.
Don't do that. Mid-tone stripe, let us do the tailoring for you, and you can save a lot of money. Then we get to our classic white, which I know everybody is loving. So that is always one of those most important colors to shop for over summer. Then we get to our fabulous red. Most limited in the red. So if you love to march around on the 4th of July, if you love to wave your flag high, you like to light those firecrackers and hit the parade, that's for you. We've got it in our indigo. These are all the classics here, what we're calling the Cloud Chambray. This is a really cool fabric. This is what I chose to wear when we launched it because I just thought it was so unique. We'll talk more about that one. And this one is our chambray stripe. Am I calling that right?
Mid-tone stripe.
Oh, it's this. Is it the same? Oh, we already. Okay, we did that one. All right. They're trying to throw me off here.
You're missing.
What am I missing?
You got it. You got 2 of those. No, you're good. I was going to show you guys. I was going to show you guys the indigo. Please get the red if you got the butterfly top, and also if you got the black top.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because I love black, white, and red together. It's such a great color combination. So what you're looking at is something that we have been designing for over a decade. This is our signature Bermuda short in new classic stretch. You stay true to size when you order this. You have 4 inches of stretch, and you have about a 95% recovery rate, which means they're going to snap right back. Now, this has something that we call the comfort waist, which is a signature in our brand. And what it does, Sarah, is minimize the tummy, create the most beautiful comfort around your waistband. It gives you this flexibility and stretch, and you also just pull these on and go. But you still have the functioning pockets all the way around. All 5 pockets will function for you. The Cloud Chambray that Sarah's holding, every single one of them will be one of a kind. They are all hand finished. Yes, you heard that correctly. For $44, you are buying hand-finished shorts. So this is a really cool process where we paint on the denim with a bleach and enzyme solution, and it creates this cloudy kind of tie-dye look. And when you see it on the body, by the way, you don't see it as it's presented here. It kind of looks more natural on the body. But what you've got here is a one-off jean. No 2 will be alike if you're getting the Cloud Chambray. Now, every one of them has these cute little button details at the bottom, and they have these finished little button tabs. We're not that kind of brand, Sarah, that throws on a couple of buttons just to have jewelry. They actually look like true functioning buttons with buttonholes, but they dress up the jean a little bit, give it a little bit of a nautical style, give it a little bit of like like a jewelry for your denim. Those are our new signature Diane Gilman buttons, which I love. All the colors of the buttons are gonna correspond to the color of the denim. So if you're getting the red, you get gold. If you're getting the beautiful indigo, which I always suggest, start with the indigo if you don't know what to do, because this is such a uniform, kind of easy color for everyone to wear. And the waistband and the flexibility on these is incredible. Not only does it flatten your tummy, it's what I call the tummy tamer, but it actually gets rid of muffin top and it gets rid of love handles because they're all kind of accommodated by this great little waistband. And at the top of it has this little elastic hidden inside that you'll never see, but it helps the jean stay put and stop it from like kind of rolling down.
All right, so we've got Grace in the red. I think she's wearing it in numeric size. Are you a 4? Okay, so she's wearing it in the 4. Grace is in the 4. By the way, we have a matching denim jacket as well. But this goes with all the tops in the show. And last hour, we had 3 tops under $35. So you can really like create a whole new DG2 wardrobe today and take advantage because we've got the 5 flex pay. So there is the red. Okay, this is your first time in a DG2 Bermuda. Don't you love the length? It like covers everything, all the way from your hips, all the way down your thighs. If you don't love, the thigh, you don't love the inner thigh, you don't love the outer thigh, you don't love the back of your thigh, you don't want to, be wearing those micro shorts that are out there right now. I saw a big sign in the mall at one of those stores, Sam, and it just was like advertising like micro shorts. And I like turned around and ran the other direction. I was like, anything but. So you can also choose your length. Now the girls are wearing it in the average length. Grace is 5'6", and you can see where it hits her. She's actually getting just a tiny bit of knee coverage here. So you can get the knee coverage. This is perfect for those of you that are like, you know what? I don't like wearing shorts. I don't love my knees. Well, you're not the first person to say that. So this can actually cover your knee if you choose the longer length, depending on your height, of course. And we have what we're calling petite, but you don't have to be petite to order an inch shorter. That's the 12.5-inch inseam. So our average length on Jetna at 5'8" also hits her right at the knee. So they're looking good. They fit like a dream. I believe she's wearing it in the 8. Are you still in the 8? That looks amazing. Notice how on this short, and we'll notice the same comfort waist, right? On the trouser that's coming up, Sam, where...
Yeah, I mean, that trouser, my God, is one of the best-selling jeans of all time. This is something, guys, that Diane created over a decade ago, Sarah. Like, they've been around for a really long time, and they're really fantastic. Because you can see on Jetna, it doesn't look like you're wearing some goofy pull-on. It actually looks like a true jean, right? But what it does is really smooth your midsection, smooth the flat part of your hips. And you have your pockets. It's not a faux jean. It actually is a functional jean. So whether you're getting the full length on Sarah or you're getting this incredible deal on our Bermuda short today, these are jeans you're going to actually live your life in and look good. If you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, it doesn't matter. DG2 is a brand that spans a lot of age groups, a lot of body types. We've sold almost 21 million pairs of jeans here at HSN to women who swore off denim, women who thought they could never buy a pair of jeans on television. And you're looking at one of our icons. This is our #1 selling silhouette in the spring and summer from DG2 for over 10 years. This is not something we just introduced to you guys and we're rolling the dice with, right? This has been a customer pick for decades and decades. And it is such a fantastic, easy, beautiful short to have.
Here's what I'm thinking. When I see that like 21 million pairs of jeans sold, it kind of is hard to wrap your brain around. Okay, do you know anything else that's had 20 million of this or 21 million of that? No. 21 millions of pairs of jeans sold here at HSN means DG2 knows what they're doing, and it means that wasn't just one pair per customer. That was someone who came back and they ordered another pair and they ordered another pair and they said, finally, I found a company that knows how to make jeans for my body. Let me just remind you about our colors and sizes. These are going very, very quickly. And Sam, remind me, I think if I remember when we launched these, you said this will be our only kind of clean, classic Bermuda that we will have in all these colors and sizes for the rest of the season. Am I right?
You are correct. This is your last opportunity to get a great looking Bermuda short. We don't bring in new Bermudas after May. So what is amazing, if you're shopping now, if you're just getting warmed up for your summer fashion, you're getting something on sale that is brand new. This is not something from last season. This is just a month old. It's something that, you know, the customers reviewed and really enjoyed and loved. There's nothing tricky about this, Sarah, but it's not boring, and that's really important. You don't want to buy something affordable that's just boring and forgettable. This has a little bit of interest, a little bit of style. The buttons at the bottom make it a little bit more elevated and exciting than a traditional Bermuda. These are not your jorts or your denim shorts from back in the 90s or the 80s. These are really refined and fashion forward, and they look incredible no matter how you're shaped. Yeah, they're really beautiful and very flattering.
And they mold and hug your curves. That's what I really want to emphasize. If you've tried jeans where they have like that bulky fly and the zipper that sticks out and the button that's too big, or it gapped in the back, or you didn't feel like it laid flat in the front, if you want the red, I got to give you some quick updates before we go. How many left in the red? This is all we have for the season. There are not more in the truck, right, Sam? There's not more in the warehouse. These are not hiding in Sam's closet. This is all we have. Final call on the red. White's been very popular. The gray is a really cool modern color, especially if you got the black and white color in our weekly deal drop. That's going to go quickly. And then if you're brand new or just don't know where to start, the Bermuda in the indigo is fabulous. All you do is pick your numeric size, order true to size, and the inseam is either average or petite. It's only an inch difference. If you're like, oh, I think I do want it like an inch shorter, just order your same size. Just order in the petite. There's your cloud wash chambray, and there's your mid-tone stripe. So we can't wait for you to get these home. You're going to love them. And you're not going to be worried about the micro short trend. Leave that for the college kids. And there's a lot of college kids around here, Sam, and I'm just afraid they're going to bend over and show too much. Okay, in those micro shorts. I'm worried about the youth of our country. Okay, I'm sure I wore micro shorts 20 years ago too. Maybe I did, I don't know. All right, we got a great moto jacket coming up, but we also can help you save today. $25 off your purchase when you apply today and buy today when you open an HSN credit card. And the good news is about the HSN credit card, there's never an annual fee. So all you do is get great savings. You also get extra flex pay. So you can take that 5 flex to, what's after 5? 6. You can do it up to 6 flexible payments. All right. We also have a matching moto jacket, which is also on sale. It's also on 5 flex pay. So I just want to go through the colors really quickly so you can order this one. It will be designed to match back to that great short. So the beautiful same fabric, new classic stretch, also comes with a nice 24-inch center back line. What you'll see is really different about this jean jacket is that it is not long sleeve. So this is your summer denim. All right, really quickly, mid-tone stripe. We've got red. We've got that chambray cloud. These are really cool, whether or not you're wearing the shorts or not. I mean, you could wear these with like a linen pant. You could wear these with a little cute capri. We have it in the gray. We've got it in the indigo. We also have it for you in the white. And you can get them home today for $15. Sam, tell us about this one.
Well, you know, the legend of the Diane Gilman short sleeve denim jacket is very historic. You know, Diane was in upstate New York and she was wearing a classic DG2 jacket at a party, and it was hot outside. So she went into the kitchen at these people's house and she took kitchen shears and she cut the sleeves off her jacket. And then she went back outside to the fire pit, and everyone's like, oh my God, Diane, you look so fabulous. What are you wearing, Diane? That's such an amazing jacket. And she was laughing. She's like, I just cut the sleeves off my jacket. And that is how the first DG2 denim jacket with short sleeves was born. And so about a week later, Diane was back in New York and she had the design team making the first short sleeve jacket. So this is part of our brand. This is part of our history to do short sleeve denim. What you haven't seen from us before is the moto style. And this is such a cool and very beautifully developed jacket. You have snaps down on the collar, so it's really measured and really pretty over your bust. It is a beautiful jacket that you can wear zipped or unzipped. It's an easy fit. It's not going to be too tight. And you have coverage all the way to your elbow. Sarah, this is the first time this jacket has gone on sale. So this jacket is one of my favorite jackets of the season because I think it takes the coolness and the edginess of a moto, and it brings it into a very wearable fabric that you're going to dress over maxis, over Bermuda shorts, over your favorite pair of jeans, over linen, like you said, your trousers. And it just
Yes,
has a little bit of a cool factor
it
to it. It
does.
doesn't look like your everyday jean jacket, which I love.
Okay, it seems to be a theme. Red is almost sold out again. So we just lowered the price, lowest price ever, the most flex pay that we do, which is 5. So we take it to the maximum here. I'm wearing it in the chambray cloud. Now I'm wearing it like one size or too big, but I just wanted to throw it on. You get the idea of the style. I usually wear an extra small. I'm 5'6", so you can see the length. That's exactly where you want a jean jacket to hit you, right at that hip bone area. We've got it on the model Grace, and she's wearing it also in the red. But I love it in all the colors. So shop your favorite color. 898-360 is your item number. You can also machine wash. You can hang dry. It is convertible, Sam, right? Let's talk about that.
Yes, I mean, look, you can wear this open and it centers itself. Like, you know, normally when you have an asymmetrical zip, when you open up the jacket, it looks a little tricky and weird. Look at how perfectly centered Grace is in the red. Look at the coverage she's getting, and it's an easy arm. So if you carry your weight in your upper arm, you're going to love that. You can unsnap this, and you can tuck in one side of the lapel when you zip it up and totally change the look. You can pop the collar and keep it snapped. It's a lot of fun to wear different ways. And Sarah, don't pack this away, because in the early parts of fall, throw a little long sleeve, push up the sleeves, and get that layered look. Maybe it's a cute little turtleneck, or maybe it's your favorite little knit piece. And it becomes like the perfect little like sweater. Now, if you're lucky enough to get your hands on the red, and I know it's very popular, it has gold hardware, so it's a little bit more elevated. And this is so great for 4th of July. If you put a little gauzy sundress on in white and throw a little, you know, navy blue bandana in your hair, you're giving all the 4th of July.
Oh, I love that
patriotic
idea.
vibes with this. And
Sam, I want you to be my
this
stylist for the 4th of July. What's a girl to wear? DG2 has all the answers and all the classic denims. 898-360 is your item number, so we'll keep that available for you. And we're going to march right on. By the way, can we show that little crochet top again that Grace is wearing? If we have a moment, might be a good time. Might be a good time. I don't know. I don't know. We just took a new low price on that one, but I'll follow you guys. We can always come back to that. We got lots of ideas. We got lots to talk about, and we also have this really cool drape top. Here's what we have. We just took a new low price on this one. You are the first to see it. Launched just last hour. We have it in the hot pink, we have it in the black, and Sam has 2 more colors back in his studio in LA. So from PA to LA, we are giving you all the hot topics of the day. Let me tell you a little bit about this one. The length on this one is, here we go, 25.5 inches. You can machine wash, dry flat. You'll see the ruching is just in the center panel, which I like 'cause it's sort of elongating. And then you have like sort of this nice sort of effect of the draping, the ruching, kind of that Grecian goddess vibe with an over the top of the shoulder sleeve. So it gives you sort of a drop shoulder, but then a nice lightweight and airy, soft and stretchy material. So pink or black, and then Sam has it in the color that's called Daisy, that's the yellow. He also has it for you in a blue. But for the first time ever, we dropped the price under $30. And on a 5 flex pay day, that's a lot to celebrate.
Yeah, listen, this is one of only 2 tops in this 2-hour block that are under $30. So it's one of your best, absolute best buys. What I like about this is it's a cowl neck that is not like a dorky dated cowl neck. It's a little bit sexier than a traditional cowl neck. It doesn't have all the extra volume that makes it feel a little bit corporate. It feels like an actual elevated t-shirt. And this is our t-shirting fabric. What I want to let you guys know is the ruching kind of stops at the natural waist. And I think that's what makes this top very different and very unexpected and very unique. Instead of ruching the entire garment all the way down the front, you'll see that it has a natural graduation where it kind of stops. And you can see here on Jetna that it gives you a really flattering hourglass shape. That is not by accident. I'm sure Jetna has an amazing hourglass body, but what this does is create those curves on your body for you and kind of carves out a waistband. Now, what's really pretty about this is if you look inside the top when you get it home, it has a mesh, and the mesh is what is lining the ruching on the back. So everything touching your skin is very covered, fully lined, so you're not going to see through anything. It's got a beautiful, beautiful drape and sweep. And these two colors are a little bit more kind of sporty and poppy. Everything in this daisy yellow has been a #1 seller. And if you want to be a little bit more kind of sassy and sexy, maybe you'll go for that hot pink. Everything in hot pink selling out, and of course the black. And again, it's a kind of like a short sleeve or a cap sleeve dolman. So there's no structure around the side of your bust into your arm. It's very easy and very comfortable. If you carry a little bit of weight in your bust or in your upper arms, you're gonna love not only how this feels on the body, but Sarah, how it creates that kind of upside down triangle to give you a more of a shape and more of a balance. So for 29 bucks, there's a lot going on with this top.
Exactly. I mean, for the price of a t-shirt, if you can find a t-shirt for $29.95. All right, I'm going to go stand next to Jetna. So you can see she's wearing it in the medium. So that would be the perfect size for her. There's plenty of wiggle room. Also, it's not going to be too tight. I love the ruching. And you know why? Because that's sometimes an area that if you're wearing the wrong top, it can show your bra line. It can show the indentation, like where your bra is digging into your shoulders or your flesh. Also, that can be an area that gives you just a little bit of distraction if you're looking for something for a smaller bust, or if you just want to flatter a larger bust. That's what the draping is so well designed for. And that's why you'll see, you know, every designer in the world that does red carpet has done that ruching, has done that kind of Grecian elegance to it, because it always is so flattering. Also, it's the perfect neckline for jewelry. So if you're like a jewelry gal, you got your big J. King jewelry, you got your big Heidi Doss, you know, crystals on. I mean, that's exactly what you want. So I'm gonna have Sam hold up his two colors one more time for us. There is the pink. I was wearing it last hour in the black. I love a classic black tee that's a little bit dressier, a little bit more elevated. And Sam, I think your two colors are really popular as well. You have it, if you want the daisy, show us the daisy. That's going to be last look at the daisy, 250 now remaining. How would you describe that yellow to everyone, Sam?
It's deeper than a butter yellow, so it is like the true softest kind of color of a daisy. So it's deeper than butter, but it's not dark like a sunflower. So that's basically it. What we would say is like it's a mid-level pastel yellow, and that is the big trend right now. Pastels are popular, but they're not the lightest pastels. They're like a mid-level pastel, kind of like the top that Sarah has on. This is kind of like a mid-level pastel kind of lilac. So this is really the vibe right now that's happening.
Okay, and the blue is a nice kind of classic blue, sort of a royal blue, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
I mean
like a
in
Mykonos.
the
I grabbed the
draping.
wrong top.
There you go.
Here we go. I grabbed the wrong top. This is what we
It's all
call
good.
tile blue. And the reason we say tile blue is like a summer blue that you would find in Mykonos or in Italy, that, you know, all the beautiful Majolica kind of pottery in Italy, or maybe the buildings in Greece, whenever you walk through those villages that are white with pops of gorgeous blue. And you can see that Grace has come out in the black and she's belted it to give it a little bit of level and a little bit of interest. And I love that because it takes something as simple as a t-shirt for $29 and makes it look so much more special and so much more elevated just by styling it up a little bit with an inexpensive accessory, which is fantastic.
All right, these are going really, really quickly. Less than $30. Are you going to pull the trigger now on a $29 top? If you're new to HSN, I will tell you this, does not get any better than a $29 top from DG2. So you got our #1 brand. You've got a very flattering, beautiful look. I have a second top on that's also under $30. We'll remind you about that in a moment. But if you love this in any of the 4 colors, I vote for the Pennsylvania colors. Sam's going to vote for the colors in LA, but either way, you cannot go wrong. You could get 3 for under $30. So here's what I was loving about this top. I was, you know, unpacking my suitcase here in Pennsylvania, and I literally, all I have is like 2 suitcases. I literally just got off the plane and walked right into our new studios. I realized everything I have is either really dressy or it's like my sport and fitness clothes. I have nothing in the middle. I have nothing that's kind of cute and casual. I was like, who packed my suitcase? Oh, I did. So everything's either like too nice or it's too casual. I have nothing in between. If you feel like I do, this would be like a really great option, right?
Well, listen, for the price of a tank top, you are getting what we call a beyond basic. So we have tank tops for $29 that are solid and clean and simple. This has a little bit more style, and you're not spending 30, 40 bucks on a boring crew neck t-shirt. This is
Right.
cut for a woman's body. The colors are beautiful. And by the way, the fabric is unbelievable. It feels like luxury
Ooh,
pajamas.
it
So you're
does.
getting something beautiful that represents all levels, from style to fabric to cut to silhouette
Yeah.
and to a little bit of like cool trend, which I love.
I would pick this up in a heartbeat. These are not coming back, okay? When we do the lowest price ever, which was what we just revealed, that means once they're gone, they're gone. It's like, you know, hasta la vista, baby. Sayonara, out the door, on its way to a sellout now. Another top that just got marked down to $29.95. We've sold over 1,000 now, and we are also getting very limited in the colors. We do have it in the ivory and black, which is amazing. For sure, grab white and black. But the lilac is pretty. So is the, what was the other one we had? I know
Here,
the
I can
pink
show
is
you.
almost
I
gone,
have
the
them
blue's
here.
almost gone. Oh, okay, so what are the four colors? White, black. Oh, blue. The blue is still available. Okay, we got some good stuff to talk about. All right, we also have, all right, are you ready for, is this my jean? Is this my comfort waist? It is. Should we have like the heavens open and the sound of angels singing, Sam? That's how I feel. Thank you. See, I did get a sound effect here in the studio, and it's only like my third day here. Congratulations. Okay, here we go. Not boxy, not too high, not too low. Not gapping in the back. No. It hugs your curves. It fits you wherever you are. It is smooth. It is flat. There's no pockets. There's no bulk. There's no fly. There's no button. There's no belt loops. It is just your body. You're rocking it. You're getting all this wonderful virtual stretch. Your #1 favorite fabric in the history of HSN. It's going to go all the way down to your knee, and it will just give you a little boot cut at the bottom. Now, obviously, these are not my size, but I'm doing the best I can here, Sam. I'm gonna give it my
You
all.
look fantastic.
I try to look as tall as possible, but you know, there's only so much a girl can do. Okay, so it comes in 3 lengths. If you're 5'6" and you wear flats, order the petite. If you're 5'6" and you want to wear a little heel or just an average shoe, you can also order the average. But for me, obviously the tall is too tall. That's a 34.5-inch inseam. So it's petite, 28.5, average 31.5, tall 34.5. We've got a gazillion colors, most of which we don't have here, but Sam does. He'll walk you through the colors on his end. We love this jean. It is a classic 5-pocket style, but the fit, the figure hugging design, how it elongates your leg, it does not get any better than this. This is like the dream jean, Sam.
Yes, this is like our desert island jeans. I'm going to show you the 3 denim colors that we have. So first we have the lightest color, which is the chambray. Then we have the indigo, which is the darkest in the middle. And then we have the mid-tone, which Sarah is wearing. Now, these 3 are classic denim colors. They're all dyed with natural indigo. They are all finished by hand. So they all have a little bit of that whiskering and buffing. All of that's done by hand. Then we have your classic black. Now, I would make a big argument for having this jean in black because this is the inkiest, darkest black that we make. All the stitching is black. All of the hardware is like kind of gunmetal. So it's very elevated and very dressy. You can actually replace your black trousers with this jean, and it is a huge, huge fan favorite. I believe we also have white. We have that brand new aqua blue. You guys have to tell me what fashion colors we have left, because every time we bring in fashion colors in this jean, they are 100% sold out. Now, what I say about this jean, first I'll tell you the story. We had not made this jean for several years, I think over 5 years. It was a big customer favorite. And so for our anniversary last year, I decided to bring it back. And we brought it back even with a little clip that Diane actually put on the coin pocket, which when she first made this jean years ago, she put this little DG2 clip. So we actually went back to the archives and we brought back the identical replica of Diane's jean, but in virtual stretch. This jean, if you put me on the Today Show, Sarah, and you said, what are your top 7 must-haves from DG2? This would be on that top 7 list. The pull-on jean, the virtual stretch, the boot cut, Everything about this is a winner, and it tends to make every single body look incredible. Your legs look lean, your waist is accommodated, the flexibility and the stretch is incredible, and it's a little bit sexy. It's a good
Yeah, it
looking,
makes you feel sexy.
jean. It's really great.
But it also is so soft. It's so stretchy. So it's not like those jeans where you're like, used to lie down flat on the floor or on their bed and try to like, try to get yourself like all poured into them. And you're like, now I can't breathe. Now I can't eat. Now I can't actually go about I can't sit down. I can't sit down. My jeans are too tight. My jeans are too tight. I'm going to pop a button. That zipper's going to fly open. This just means everything is like all pulled in. And also it fits you where your waist has its natural curve inward. Sometimes jeans hit you here and then you have like that weird, kind of like, I don't know, saddlebags, for lack of a better word. You have that flesh, you have the sort of a little pooching in the back. Now, I have microphones, but you get the idea. Like, wherever I am, the jean comes to meet me. And then you can pop it in with a top. You can wear a top out long. It will give you that nice fit through the thighs. Do we have our models? No, not yet. I guess it's just me. I'm the model. I'm the model, Sam. How am I doing? 5 flex pay to get it home, less than $11 a month. I did ask about the fashion colors. It's just this one, Ocean Wave, I think.
Yeah, Ocean Wave is the newest color. We launched it last month, and it's this beautiful, like, Tiffany box blue. So if you love that color, this looks incredible with whites and with blacks. Also, if you picked up our weekly deal drop in the green, it has a little bit of this color in it as well. Or maybe the Poochie print in the yellow would be incredible with this. This is just a really joyful, kind of like turquoisey ocean. What you need to know about this jean is the pockets in the front are going to be stitched down, except for the coin pocket, and the pockets in the back are going to fully function. So it is an incredible lengthening jean. It eliminates any pooching and muffin top and eliminates your tummy bulge. The comfort waistband is exactly what it sounds like. It's comfortable, soft, easy, and you can see how it just wraps around Sarah's curves. This is virtual stretch. It is my favorite fabric in this particular jean. In the jegging and in this jean, Sarah, those are like my favorite ways to do virtual stretch that is just a little bit beyond basic. And this is the signature boot cut that Diane created, almost 18 years ago. The very first jean Diane Gilman launched at HSN was a boot cut jean. And this is the same silhouette, but done with the comfort waist. So it's a little bit different. It gives you a great shape and silhouette. And it gives you a little bit of a throwback to like the 1970s when the boot cut was really everything. And then again in the 1990s when the boot cut came back really hard and heavy. And then you guys know that in the last couple of years, boot cuts and trousers and wide legs have all become so incredibly popular. So we brought this jean back from the vault, from the archives, and it has become one of our best-selling jeans because people remember what was so good about it the first time around. It's so great.
Every time it's here, it goes very, very quickly. So here's what I recommend. Once we sell out of colors and sizes, they don't just show up the next day. It sometimes takes months, sometimes 4 months, sometimes 6 months to get back in stock. So Sam's going to go over the colors for you one more time. I'm going to talk about sizing because with virtual stretch, you can kind of go down a size. If you want something, more kind of bodycon, more figure hugging, I'm going to size extra small through 3X or extra, extra small through 3X. I believe I'm wearing it in the extra small. Now, this is a tall, which I would not wear because obviously it's a little too long. I'm stepping on my pants today. I would wear this in the average at 5'6". So petite is a 28.5. I also could wear the petite if I wanted just something that's like ankle length, and I'm just going to wear it with like flip-flops or tennies. So 28.5, 31.5, or 34.5. You get the best fit. You get a trouser style jean, which is still sleek, still very kind of cool and tailored looking. And when you see all these colors that Sam has, you'll want one in several colors. Maybe you already own it and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot how much I love that jean. It's still here. It's still on sale. It's still on FlexPay, and a really great time to reserve yours. So we'll start with the chambray. It's a nice light chambray, isn't it?
It is. Did the models go on lunch break? Where are our models? We got to see this jean on someone. Are they coming out?
I guess we don't have them for this one.
Okay. This is our chambray, which is our lightest denim. This is gonna be your indigo, which is the bluest, darkest denim that we make. And this is gonna be what Sarah's wearing, which is your mid-tone. So these are your three indigo dyed natural denim colors in blue. Then you have our inky dark black. You also have white. And of course you have, I can't hold everything, I feel like an octopus. You have your brand new ocean wave, which is that kind of Tiffany blue. Now you can go online and type in the item number and see if there are any fashion colors left. But I will tell you that whenever we do a fashion color like the ocean wave, they sell out so quickly we can't even keep them in stock. Of course, we did a million colors in this jean, Sarah, but we are here with the basics. It is a winner chicken dinner. If you haven't tried it before, it's going to be the best $10.99 you spend on a fashion jean in our #1 selling fabric of all time, with over almost 15,000 5-star reviews just on the fabric alone. So we're doing something right with virtual stretch and of course with our signature boot cut. How did I do? I have like a dress of denim right now.
You're doing so good. We're just going to let you stay in LA. We all voted. You're doing a fabulous job there. You're also getting a workout.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to see. I'm gonna be in Florida remotely later today, and then I'll be with you in person in just a couple of weeks. I'll be down there for my first time.
That's right, Sam. We'll always be connected, and then we'll all be one big happy family in Pennsylvania over the next few weeks. But here's what you need to know. The first time I put these on, Sam, do you remember? I literally changed. I had never worn them before. I came back out during the break, and I was like my jaw was on the floor. I was like, where did these come from? No matter what size you are, we've seen them on our models in Florida. No matter what your shape, no matter what you size, everybody puts them on and they're like, whoa. No matter where you carry your weight, no matter where you have your curves, or if you're looking for curves, it fits like a glove. All right, I'm gonna throw these on for everyone because these were so popular earlier in the hour. I'm doing double duty, Sam. I'm your host and your model here, but you have all the samples, which is great. So here we go.
Yes.
Yeah, we have this in 2 colors. Here we go. We have I think we have 3 colors, right? Yes. Okay, so we have chambray, mid-tone, and indigo. This was popular last hour, but these have gone down in price, $15 off. They're down to $49.95. This is the color that we're calling chambray. You're going to order by the lighter shade on the outside, and then it's a nice kind of mid-tone in the center. But if you want sort of a more monochromatic look, order the mid-tone. They also come in an indigo. Here's how the sizing works, 0 through 24. And then we also have them for you in different inseams, 27, 30, 33. So Sam, I'm gonna throw these on. I'm gonna leave it up to you. I'm gonna put these here so you can see the front and the back and let you do your thing. These are so cool. I love these.
Okay, so these are brand new. They are just marked down for the very first time. We have never done anything like this before. We're known for 2 things. We're known for lots of things in our brand. But one of the things that our customers love is 2-tone denim, but they also love our frayed denim. So this is the very first time we kind of married those 2 worlds together. So this is what you're looking at, is the mid-tone. So you're ordering by the color that's on the outside of the jean. The mid-tone is kind of like a mid and dark mid-tone. So you have 2 different shades of mid-tone. If you're picking up the indigo, it's going to be the darkest and the lowest in contrast. This is going to be a bright marine blue indigo on the outside and a deep dark indigo on the inside. And then, as Sarah mentioned, if you're picking up the chambray, it's that light chambray on the outside, and it is a beautiful blue chambray on the inside. Now, what is really unique about this jean, and you're going to see it when you get it home, is the construction. This is what we call a self-fray. So the fray here is so incredible because this is actually the fray that comes from the denim. It's not a fray that we stitched onto the jean. And we are actually marrying 2 different fabrications together. So when I get really excited about the construction of this jean, I want you guys to see it's like a little bit of a puzzle, the way that it's pieced together. So it's a true visual work of art, but it's also a constructive work of art. You can see how the panels and the yoke are all mitered in. The pockets are a contrasting color. The fray goes all the way down to the bottom. Every single review on this jean at a higher price is 5 out of 5 stars. There's not a single review right now on this jean that is less than perfect. And that means the customers got it home. They love the fit. They love the feel. They love the coolness of the jean, the look of the jean, which is something a little bit new and unexpected. And if you were to go buy a fashion jean like this at your favorite department store, you are easily paying 3 to 4 times the price that's on your screen, and that would be on sale. That would not be for the new jean. So you're seeing Jetna right now in the chambray. Remember, you're ordering by the color that is on the outside of the jean. So that's the lightest blue in the chambray. Jetna is wearing them in an 8. She is a medium. She's wearing an average length, with which I love this jean, as I said earlier, kissing the top of your ankle. I think it looks so good like that. And it is a relaxed, straight leg style. I think you're saving about $10 off of our original price, and this jean is only a couple of weeks old. Now, we didn't put this jean on sale. Oh, you're saving more. You're saving almost $15
Right.
off the price of the jean. Unbelievable. And look at the fray on this, Sarah. That is all the real
So
denim fray. That's
cute.
not some gorgeous, gorgeous.
Okay, we brought this back, Sam, because it was so popular. All you do is pick your color and pick your size. Chambray, indigo, or mid-tone, 0 through 24. I threw these on for you as well. I switched into my tennies because I got to do some little house cleaning next hour, Sam. I got to get ready. Got to get ready to be very practical. So 0 through 24, we have 3 different inseams. We have the 27 petite, we have the 30, which is the average, and the 33. So I'm wearing this in a 2 average, which would be pretty close to my size. If I wanted them a little bit snugger, then I would definitely go down to that 0 for a really kind of, you know, a little bit more pulled together look. We have it on Jetna. She's wearing these in the 8, and they are just so fabulous. If you are a jean queen, this has your name written all over it, because those of you that really follow all the trends, those of you that want a couture, designer, a luxury premium denim, and the more I shop out there at retail, the more I'm just blown away by what we can do here at DG2 and give you that same look. The jeans are so outrageously priced out there. They were over $300 at some of these little boutiques. I went to the big N, I went to the big M, I went to the big D. You know, wherever you are, big D, little d, double A, double LAS. What's that song? Anyway, there's a song. Big D, little a, double LAS. Okay. And that spells DG2. All right, new low price on those jeans. We got to do one more look. One more look, Sam. We found the models. They had a lovely lunch, and now they're back. This is the problem. This is the problem, Sam. The cafe is right across the hallway from our new studios here at DG2. It's a little too convenient for snacks, for caffeine, for a little, you know, coffee break. We have to remind everybody about this top. It was under $30, first time ever. And we love a little crochet. We love a little lace. I have many of the colors here. You see it in the white. You see it in the blue. I have it in black and ivory. So for sure you want to grab black and ivory. I think those 2 are gone. Thank you, guys. Okay, so black and ivory, fabulous, classic, $29.95. Stop everything. The amount of detail, the amount of exquisite lace detail that you see in this is just phenomenal. A phenomenal price, and that beautiful, like, washable, almost feels like silk, looks like silk. We've got it in that fabulous blue, a very regal blue. And then over here, what's behind door number 4? We do have the lilac. That's what I'm wearing. It is 27 inches in the center back length. A lot to love about this one, Sam.
Well, first and foremost, you're getting an amazing value. This is a silk satin-like fabric you can pop in the washing machine. It's inspired by Diane's washable silk that she brought to America in 1994, but we brought it back. Now, here's what's happened. The price of this is unbelievable. So for the last couple of airings, we have sold thousands of these. If you come back later when I'm on with Lynn, who's going to be in Florida, we are going to lose more colors. We've already lost 2 of the 6 colors. So now we're down to 4. There's still 4 incredible colors. This is what we call a Cleopatra neckline. It's like a built-in statement necklace on the garment. It kisses over the shoulder. You know, we didn't spare an expense on this top, Sarah, even though it's so affordable.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot of high detail on this. And as I said earlier, if you love a little silky cami, or you love your silks that you wear as layering pieces, what you're gonna love about this is you can wear it like a t-shirt, and you can throw it in the washer and throw it in the dryer. So if you spill on it, little glass of wine, little oil, you're going to be fine. Pop it in the washing machine. And the colors that we have left are really easy and really rich and beautiful. Lots of cool tones, and of course your classic black and white.
Sam, what time are you back?
I am back at 6 p.m. For 2 hours, and then I'm back with Debbie D at 11 p.m.
All
And
right.
then I'm getting on a red eye to New York. So it's a very busy day.
Sam, I'm so glad you were live from LA. Thank you so much for your help, buddy. Together, we got it done. We got more of our Jean Queens in their favorite fashions at really ridiculous prices. So great to see you, my friend. My name's Sarah. When we come back, someone's got to clean up around here. It might as well be me, and it might as well be a brand new Shark vacuum. So don't go too far.
Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you could get $25 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
It's got to be the best deal we have ever offered.
Shop today's hottest deals all in one place on HSN's free TV streaming service, QVC Plus and HSN Plus.
This is where it gets very exciting.
Score savings from QVC, HSN, and beyond, and get that thing you need at the price you want.
Wait till you see what you're saving.
Your wallet will thank you. It's all on QVC Plus and HSN Plus. Download